this car is the highest horsepower car on the grid, 1150 horsepower. But he's been struggling again this year to adapt to the style, but he says he's firing in with no holds barred this weekend. He says he's going for it, but again, not bad through the first corner. Nasser transitions back, gets to that corner. Zone just gets through it, nicely done so far from Nasser as he transitions back. And this is where he's got to watch the curve, just gets away with it as he transitions back, puts the bumper into the wall. This is a great run so far from Nasser Al-Harbali, and that is what he's been trying to prove for the last 3 rounds, that he has the stuff to get it done. Horsepower. He's been looking strong in practice too, very steady, very dialed in. You know, it's been a good season so far for it. He just needs to climb up a little bit in the battles. His qualifying performances have been good. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, he's a very confident driver and he's a very consistent driver. What can he do this weekend? Testing that car late last night. They had some issues with the engine. He lost power in practice last night, and now they seem to have got it back as that car is fully unleashed as it's one of the youngest drivers on the grid, puts the back end, that BMW into that zone. Nice line now into this long outside zone. Gets the back bumper onto the wall, fulfills the zone, tags the bumper and the back end completely off the wall.
Yeah, I'm going to move back to the start line, and we won't see Marco Zaccarol. Engine failure for the Czech Republic driver, and we'll move it on to our next driver, which is Conor Falvey from Ireland, another rookie in the championship, and in a 2JZ, 820 horsepower. Has been looking pretty strong in qualifying in the second half of qualifying this year so far, but can he transfer that practice form now? Early initiation from Falvey as he goes very wide.
Yeah, this is nice for Falvey. He's done 1,000,001 laps on the simulator of this track, and he said he felt confident before he even came here, and he's looking confident right now. Falvey fires that car across the circuit, avoids the curb. Look at that, gets the bump perfectly. Oh, wow! The line into the outside zone was absolutely beautiful. Conor Falvey has just given everyone a round of applause.
That's a big run through qualifying, and another man who will definitely want to be putting a 90+ on the board is Piotr Wiecek. He is the undisputed one of the best drivers to ever be produced in Europe, but he's struggled this year. The car has been working against him. Stupid problems, but when it works, he definitely can work it. And Wiecek's ready for another big run at Riga. He's top qualifying 3 times in the last 6 years. What can he do here?
Yeah, well, the County man's going to go for it. Puts the rear wheels of that Supra into the outside zone, carrying a lot of speed. Oh, that was a gangster flick from Wiecek as he comes down now in front of the commentary tower, fires that Supra back across the circuit. Again, look at the front end dip as he gets on the foot brake. Another driver that puts it into the outside zone. Nice and early, the experience from Wiecek as he puts it back into the wall and across the line. Another textbook run. We see Yakub Przygonski now, the Polish driver, in this incredible GR86. Going for the Batman look this year, all black carbon fibre. He got rid of the blue. And B58 underneath the bonnet, 900 horsepower, sorry, 1,000 Newton meters of torque. And Przygonski, a man, as we've said many times before, super amount of credits, super amount of trophies in the cabinet, but yet to have that first place podium finish at DriftMasters. Can this be the weekend as Przygonski puts foot to floor, dials on the angle, looks for the outside zone and collects it. Car looking absolutely dialed. All 4 wheels on the tarmac, uses the little bobble to help him into this outside zone now as Przygonski pushes this GR86 right to the limit, right to the edge of the circuit, doesn't damage the carbon fibre and says job done.
It would be too aggressive. Well. So I agree. Yakub Kral, we move on to Jack Shanahan. Jack Shanahan now climbing a little bit up the championship order here after a strong performance in Finland. Ex-Irish champion, British champion, and he is now 950 horsepower. He's last year's king of Riga, the man to beat on this circuit as Shanahan fires in.
Oh man, look how much speed he's carrying. The door is bent in on that GT86 already. Shanahan is absolutely flying. This is what the style is all about. Big flicks and big angle transitions. Shanahan's got that car working 110% already this weekend. Now he gets himself comfortable and set up for this long outside zone. Into the zone he goes. Oh man, he's in the zone this weekend.
No. Oh, you've had a hard day? Here we go. Well. I'm going to put a 90 on the board. See you later, Benedictus. That's what happens. Now, Orjan Nilsen, currently right now, top 5 in the championship, where he's wanted to be since he started this whole journey a couple of years ago. He had a podium in Ireland. Can he replicate it? Can he be the king of Riga this year? Well, Orjan Nilsen's coming in flying in this Toyota Sora. Yeah,
he's absolutely on it right now as he puts the back wheel right to the white line. That's a beautiful line on that first outside zone. Look at this left foot brake in full throttle. No steering inputs as he fulfills all the zones at the moment. Big flick to angle. The body panels can barely hang on as Orjan Nilsen now gets nice and early to the outside zone. This is going to be a big one if he can keep hold of it, if he can put it in into the zone. He was a bumper to the wall and across the line, and Nilsen again still on form.
Unbelievable run from Orjan on his shoulders. The Finnish fans in the grandstand are on their feet because this is the man carrying their torch, carrying the dream. Could he be the first ever Finnish DriftMasters champion? He's got to go through one of the toughest, most scary tracks on the calendar. The Lauri Heinonen, ice cold Lauri Heinonen is ready to go here.
Well, here we go, Dave, through the gears. He goes big initiation, super early. Look at that, he's got that thing in spokes as he comes firing down, flicks it across the circuit. Oh my God, he is hammering the throttle and the rev limiter as he carries an incredible amount of speed and pace. And this is textbook. Look at the line he's got. He puts the back bumper to the wall. Heinonen is unstoppable. He is absolutely in the zone this year.
Whole new thing this year, a lot of fun, exciting. Man that is in the top 4 right now also is Piotr Wiecek. He has a 95. Where do you find the other 5 points? He has got a 99 on the circuit before. That is a fact in the S15. But I think this 95 is the highest score he's got so far in the Supra.
It is, yeah, you're right.
But could he go higher? Could he go up to 99 or 98 or 100? I don't know what that looks like. So that would have to be a scary thing to watch. Let's see what happens. Comes off the line. Piotr Wiecek in the Toyota Supra. Can he go even higher? Can he beat Lauri Heinonen?
Oh, well, he's gone early. He's gone early and he's going faster than he did before, and he's right to the edge of the circuit. Look at that wheel on the white line as he puts a wheel to the curb now. As Wiecek says, I can go higher. Oh my God, it didn't even make sense. He was 90 degrees to both curbs as he now puts the car into the outside zone. Piotr Wiecek is on another level this year. He's on another level right now as he finishes an incredible run.
Gone can ruin your season, but then do you want to just overheat for that last 40 feet to get you in the show?
Yeah,
That's what the engine's built to do.
Yeah.
So it's such a a hard one to call. We move back to the start line. Przygonski's ready to go. No such issues for Kuba. 92 on his first run. Is just throw caution to the wind and try and top qualifying here.
He's too textbook to do that, Dave. He's too clinical. He's too clean. He's too precise to throw caution to the wind. And look at this again. Textbook clean, clinical run so far from Yakub Przygonski as he goes for a very wide shot. He does. Puts that car right to the edge of the circuit. And Przygonski hasn't lifted off the throttle yet as he fires into the outside zone. This guy is absolutely on rails. You're talking about comfortable. You're talking about someone who looks good in the seat and on the circuit. That's your man right there. Oh, well, we got.
Yeah, I think that might be okay. Now we move on to Conor Shanahan. Your 2023 DriftMasters champion. First run an 86, but it's only good enough for 15th position now. So this is Shanahan having to step up. He would like to be in the 90s, and if he wants to climb back into the championship top 10, he could do it that qualifying showdown. Big run coming in here.
Yeah, he's coming in hot now, Dave. He's right. He's really committed right to the edge of the circuit. Left foot braking, just dabbing it as he puts the wheel on the curb there. And this is an absolute flyer so far from Shanahan. Big angle carried into the outside zone. Fires the car back across the circuit. Shallows up the angle, thinks about it. Adjusts the car on the handbrake, gets it into the outside zone, puts the back in towards the wall, but not too close. Remember, these GTA 60s don't like being on a wall. Across the line. That was beautiful from Shanahan.
Yeah, I think that's better than the first run, maybe.
Nobody listened. They're not listening to us, Dave.
If you watch the first run, that's exactly what happened.
Well, I'm sure he's going to be told.
Or is he going to go?
Hold on. Now, the only thing that could be is from water sprayers on the car, or from
it's a water sprayer.
It's a cool suit, and they've told him to turn the cool suit off and do it. You're going to have to get hot and sweaty, Zalewski, if you want to get this one done, because you're going to have to turn that cool suit off. Here we go. Fires the car in. Absolutely tilted to the outside zone, and he's angry now. He says, oh, you want me to get hot? I'll get hot. Wow, right to the edge of the circuit from Zalewski as he puts that car onto the curb, dials it in. That's beautiful to the outside zone from Zalewski. And the 2017 champion is on fire right now. Oh, and it tags to the wall and pushes it away, but it doesn't to the line to a man that was angry.
He was pretty angry with an 88, so...
And we don't often see the machine angry.
So he's in 11th position right now. To get into the top 4, which is where he would want to be to do the showdown battles, he would need a 92.5 or better. Probably a 93. So here we go. James Dean fires into that first corner right to the edge of the circuit. Much better this time. Doesn't fall out of that zone. Very aggressive flick across the track from James Dean. Much more precise than his first sort of big angle to the center of the course. In transition, lifts the wheel off the ground, gets right to the curb and initiates right onto that wall. Perfect so far from James Dean. As he takes it right out to the wall. Spoil hanging over the wall. Oh! And a massive 360 in front of the grandstands.